Always be yourself. Be honest and authentic. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. Do the right thing. It will gratify some people and astonish the rest. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Life is short, break the rules. Forgive quickly, kiss slowly, love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that makes you smile. Comparison is the death of joy. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. Work consists of whatever a body is obliged to do, and play consists of whatever a body is not obliged to do. Don't argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. Let us endeavor so to live that when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry. Plan for the future, but do not live in the past. Humor is mankind's greatest blessing. Thunder is good. Thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work.
Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The only source of knowledge is experience. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. Creativity is intelligence having fun. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. A calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of success combined with constant restlessness. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed.
The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. An unexamined life is not worth living. To find yourself, think for yourself. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Be as you wish to seem. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Let him who would move the world first move himself. Worthless people live only to eat and drink. People of worth eat and drink only to live. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. To know thyself is the beginning of wisdom. The hottest love has the coldest end. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. Not life, but good life is to be chiefly valued. A system of morality which is based on relative emotional values is a mere illusion. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. He is richest who is content with the least. When the debate is lost, slander becomes the tool of the loser. Wisdom begins in wonder. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. I was really too honest a man to be a politician and live. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. Virtue does not come from wealth, but wealth and every other good thing come from virtue. Remember, no human condition is ever permanent. To fear death is nothing other than to think oneself wise when one is not. The envious person grows lean with the fatness of their neighbor. Every action has its pleasures and its price. Life contains but two tragedies. One is not to get your heart's desire, the other is to get it. If you don't get what you want, you suffer. If you get what you don't want, you suffer. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. Thou shouldst eat to live, not live to eat. I am not an Athenian or a Greek, but a citizen of the world. The soul is the pilot of the body. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. Once made equal to man, woman becomes his superior. All men's souls are immortal, but the souls of the righteous are immortal and divine. The greatest blessing granted to mankind is that of being happy. He who learns but does not think is lost.